y'all for having us. My introduction, my name's John Lucas, and I'm the automotive instructor at the Lee County Area Technology Center. And I brought some folks with me today. My far right, your left, is my industry guy, Jeff Cornett. He specializes in Mercedes, which is the base engine that we'll be doing this project on. I have David Lawson, he's a senior of mine, and I also have Dylan Lawson, and they're twins, believe it or not. Brought those guys with me to go over this. So what we normally teach everything. We're an 8-area gasoline certified program. I've taught there 19 years and some change. We teach pretty much everything. We run a lot of live work through the lab. We cover everything on the car. So just last year they opened up light vehicle diesel. So we jumped on board with that because there's a lot of our guys in our area that are really interested in diesel, and light vehicle diesel's become a fad. There's diesels in about every automaker out there makes a form of a diesel transportation. So when we saw that came available, we jumped on board to go ahead and teach that. But we saw an opportunity to do an eco-diesel project where we're actually going to be converting a diesel to run on cooking oil. And you know, if you see it out there in the tabloids, a lot of times it's abbreviated WVO, which is waste vegetable oil. And there's quite a bit that goes into it. There's a lot of planning that goes into it. We're also going to be covering the biodiesel part of it, which is where we take the waste vegetable oil and we add a substance to it to make it a biodiesel. Now, it's very dangerous. We probably won't do a whole lot with the actual chemical components other than studying, but we will put the engine together and have it back here in April to demo for you folks and show you how it works. Jeff, I'll let you talk a little bit about the product that we're using. And Jeff's a guru in, they said 80 minutes.
80, yeah. They said 80, okay. Okay, y'all know I'm Jeff Cornett, and I'm the local Mercedes crazy person, I guess, because I'm one of the only ones that fools with that stuff. But anyway, they're going to be using, they've gotten donated 83 123 chassis Mercedes 240D. It's got the 616 motor in it, which is 4-cylinder diesel. And of course, I'm very familiar with that. I sell parts as well, new and used. So I'm going to kind of come online with them and help them see what they need, help them get parts, help them with any kind of crazy questions they might have. Actually, I was a student of John's a few years back, even though I'm older than him. I went back as an adult student. And so anyway, I think it's going to be a great project. I think everyone's going to work together. I know that welding's going to come in, I believe, and help build a structure to support the motor so that when we bring it, we'll have a cage to keep that little 4-cylinder caged up in. And
we chose a simple engine, a simple platform.
It's very simple.
We didn't want to get complicated with it just to get the concept across. And we wanted the kids to know more than just the technical end of it. We teach a ton of technical every day. But we wanted the kids to be aware of the environment and what they need, what preservation means to them as far as eco-diesel and things of that nature goes.
Yeah, it's a very simple motor. It's totally mechanical fuel injection. It can run without an alternator or a battery. You just have to get it started. So it does make it's the basics, you know, it's so they can figure out the basics. Because you start getting newer diesels, they're really advanced, and to try to do something like a biodiesel conversion gets complicated. So I think they'll enjoy it. If they want to say something,
David, tell them what you're looking forward to.
Like Lucas said, there's a lot of kids that go to our vocational school, and they're really interested in working on diesels and how they work and moving on to work on diesels. So this will help them understand how diesel works, and they'll get hands-on with the diesel and all that.
Same thing as he said. We don't have a diesel program. A lot of people are interested in it, and not only are we going to learn the basics of a diesel, but we're going to learn about atmosphere and what it affects and what it hurts and what it'll help just being able to create a biodiesel.
That's our presentation. Does anyone have any questions?